Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. So I got a surprise in the mail. I didn't even know this was coming. I had ordered it, but I got myself one of these boxes that came in the mail. So we're going to do an unboxing today and then possibly a first look at. All right. So I'm going to put it on pause here for a second because I've started to try to open this a little bit, but it's kind of got to come up. Maybe I'm going to be able to get it today. The old man's strength is not what it used to be. Is that like the old gray mare? And we got a bunch of popcorn in here. Let's see what we can see if we can get it out without spilling popcorn all over the house. Yeah, let me put it. I'm gonna get all over the place here. Okay, so I got it out. There it is from Compass Games. Grant, the Western Campaign, 1862, early World War, Civil War stuff there. So let's get down to the table. And let's take a look at what we got. Hey, Grant, the Western Campaign of 1862. It says Fort Henry and Donelson, Shiloh, and Island Number 10. Game designed by John, Jon, Southard from Compass Game and New Directions in Gaming. So let me get the shrink off. We'll take a look at the back. So we are turning this into a first look today. All right. There we got the back. It kind of looks, this map kind of reminds me of For the People. All right, this just says find out where your enemy is. Get at him as soon as you can. Strike him hard, and you can as you can and as often as you can, and keep moving on. That's about U.S. Grant. Okay, this game is so it says two players, but it says for solitaire suitability for solitaire is high. That's probably why I picked it up. Average play time 2 to 6 hours. Recommended 14 and up. Complexity is medium. Of course, all these different companies have different what's medium, what's not hard. Okay, it says Grant, the Western Campaign of 1862 puts you in charge of the entire Tennessee campaign. As the Union player, you must coordinate three armies using both naval and land forces to advance along the major rivers. Take the important objectives of Nashville and Corinth and seize the fortress of Island Number 10 to open up the Mississippi River. As a Confederate player, you're trying to block the Union offensives, choosing key moments to counterattack, and if possible, take the war into Kentucky. Movement and combat by river is just as important as land, giving this campaign a unique feel in the Civil War history. A chit-based sequence of play. You know, it is chit-based. It's great. Makes the game highly variable and models the abilities of Grant and Johnson. All right. Chit pull. I'm really happy. I forgot that it was chit pull. I like chit pulls, especially for solitaire. Well, let's see if we can get the box open, ladies and gentlemen, as the old man fumbles through. Boy, this box is really on tight. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. We got a bag in here. Let's get the bag. See what's in the bag here first. Looks like a roll book and a dice. Why do we have a bag anyway? Oh, it's coming out the top anyway. The bag was open. There we go. We got one 10, looks like a 10 D10. It is a D10. All right, so we have a playbook and a rule book. Let's take a look at the rule book first. Feels a little hefty. Let's see what kind of look. What it looks like 46 pages. Nice index on the back, which I really like. I won't even have to copy this one because I don't have to open up the book to find the index. Nice glossy. Okay, got good size font. A lot of text, but there are some pictures here. Yeah. Explaining a few things. Designer notes, designer notes, designer notes. I'm sure this gray is probably something. Oh, that's examples. The gray. Lots of text, lots of designer notes. It's nice to know what they were thinking when they created these things. Pictures of all the different counters. We got weather involved in this one. I'll get this in my queue. I don't know when I'll get to it. As most of you know, right now I'm playing Thunder at Dawn from 1861. Then we got random events, land movement. So just got some. This is explanation of river movement, I guess, in river battles. Okay. Okay, we'll put that in there for a while. Take a look at the playbook. Probably pretty similar. On the back, we have points awarded for VP awards, Confederates and the Union on the same one. And here, this shows you the whole. This is game one, turn one. We got a historical scenario, a hypothetical scenario. Then we got some advanced optional rules. Talking more. Who won the thing today that Bill's phone would beep on us doing the video? I know you guys must have a pool out by now. Oh, there it was, right there. Now it's silenced. Okay. Trying to see different scenarios. This looks like it might be a learning playthrough. This is an introductory scenario one, Forts Henry and Donaldson. Introduction scenario two, island number 10. Yeah. So there's the historical scenario. And then we got the hypothetical scenario, Beauregard's dream. Then we got advanced optional rules starting on page 15 in this book. I'll read them. I don't know how many of them I'll play with. Fog of War is optional. I think I like to get that in the game. Combat options, naval options, Confederate repair, Union mortar boats. This is Army movements, optional. There's an Army movement table right here. And then designer notes, lots of them. These are all designer notes. And then the bibliography. All right. Pretty nice. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's move that die over. Get some of the charts out of here. We've got the terrain effects charts. There it says movement and combat effect down this column and movement down this column. Single-sided. And then we have the weather chart. It's like the weather reminder. It says clear weather cannot occur if the previous turn was heavy rain or rain. So it's treated as light rain, and then it gives you the rules reference. Or lots of. And then we got a random events chart, like event number 2. It says Confederate early arrival. One thing scheduled to arrive next turn arrives this turn. Run attempt table. Naval combat run results table. I guess maybe it's surrender. I mean, retreat. Naval damage table. Land surprises, cavalry delay, cavalry probe, surprise effects, naval surprise effects. We have the Confederate setup. Confederate setup spaces are marked with Confederate flags in the gray squares. All forts are on their completed sides, face up. Then we got that victory point table again over here. Then we got the Union setup. They're marked with the Union flag, which I hope we'll be able to get to see today. Then we just got morale, rally tables, fire combat tables, losses tables, all kind of wounds tables. We got wounds and all kinds of good stuff here. Charts and tables for Grant. All right, now we got some counters. And they're all sealed together. I'm not going to open them up because then they'll probably all fall out. But you guys that play war games are probably familiar with a lot of the things. A little bit different than what I'm used to. We got events ones down here. These are admin. On the back side of side 2, yeah, it looks like we got reduced sides for different units. Okay. So when I pop this baby open, I'm going to have be watching TV and have some bags ready. Okay, is this the board? This is the board, ladies and gentlemen, and I am going to pause it and see if I can what I can do about getting this on the table. The way I have my cameras net set up today, I can't get it all on the table. It'll all fit on my table. There's no doubt about that. But I wanted to show you this board here, starting over here on the left. In looks like we got some sort of front, rear, and this is for both sides. This is a battle display thing over here. Okay, then we got down over here. We got Grant, the Western Campaign of 1862, and then you got the different armies. We got Johnson, Beauregard, Polk, Columbus, and Fort Decision. Okay. And up here we got some a couple things. I'm gonna have to be playing this one the long way so that I can read both sides of the map, I guess. And then we got over here, got the Mississippi going up here, and we got the Cumberland River going up here. Did I say the Mississippi? It's the Tennessee River. This is the Mississippi over here. This is the Tennessee. You can see where the flags are, where units are going to start when you're doing your setup. That really helps. That's really nice to have that. Okay. So then we're going to move it over here to the left a little bit. Come on, Bill. Get it picked up. Okay, we got some stats. And then we got a bunch of like this is combat, weather track, movement allowances. This looks like we got a victory point and a turn tracker up here. Victory point. Okay. Then over here we got a bunch of okay, these are like reinforcement arrival times. Union naval and river transport units arrive at Cairo, Louisville, Paducah, and Cape Granderson. Army of the Tennessee units arrive at Cairo or Paducah. The District of Mississippi units arrive at Commerce or Cape, can't read it, Giardo. And we got a turn track that tells you what the day, the dark, whether it's dark or not, and so forth. So looking pretty cool. I'm really going to be wanting to play this baby. I like this map a lot. Um, I'm really happy. I ordered this a while ago from Compass Games. It's one of their Kickstarters. Not it doesn't take as long with their Kickstarters like with some other Kickstarters that I've been waiting for, but it's in. So that was Grant, the Western Campaign of 1862 from Compass Games. SoCal Saber saying, I hope that you enjoyed this. Go down there and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Push it out on your social media channels. Get this some publicity out on the YouTube today. And take care of yourselves and be kind to each other.